Um, ooh, we're starting webinar. Hey, welcome all. Um, Looks like we have two attendees. Awesome. Welcome. So we're just kind of getting started. I think first of all, if y'all want to start off by turning off your videos, I'll go ahead and get our video going. Um, as you know, when it's your turn to talk, you can turn your video on and your sound on. Until then, we're going to have our sound and video off. So I'm gonna just continue to welcome our guests. Thank you for coming on in. We'll start in just a minute. In the meantime, feel free to get a glass of water, something to drink. If you have to use a bathroom, we are gonna begin in just a minute. Awesome.
So we appreciate you all being here, and we'll be in touch.
Thanks, folks. Bye, everybody.
So ahead of the curve, they was. But yeah, they've done that this community needs to have care for your party.
So work with them for many years and very comfortable and been here for a while. Find some chairs. Get some privacy and have a good old
Congratulations to the Nature for All Leadership Academy Cohort 18 from COFEM.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Cohort 18!
Hello, Leadership Academy graduates of Cohort 18. My name is Emily, speaking from the Modern Health Overlook, and I am also an alumni from Cohort 17. And I just want to say congratulations to all of you. You have
Awesome. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm going to start off by turning it over to our interpreter, Annette. Oh, sorry, Monica, we can't hear you. And my mistake. Want to turn it over to Monica. Mm, still muted. Not sure if y'all are able to hear Monica. Give me 1 second. All right. That should help. That should work, Monica. Does that work? No, still can't hear you. Ah, darn. Interpretations, channel can be a little challenging. Awesome. She's doing the Spanish translation now. So I'm here on the English translation, just updating everyone. Thank you, Monica. Thank you to our interpreters for tonight. And thank you for all our guests. Thank you. Thank you to our interpreters. I'm going to go ahead and hand it over now to our graduate, Jacqueline, to lead us in a land acknowledgement.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline Arevalo, and I'm a graduate of Cohort 18. We want to start off by acknowledging that every community today owes its existence and vitality to generations from around the world who have contributed their hopes, dreams, and energy to making the history that led to this very moment. Some were brought here against their will, some were drawn to leave their distant homes in hopes of a better life, and some have lived on this land for more generations than can be counted. We believe that truth and acknowledgement are critical to building connections across all differences. We begin this effort to acknowledge what has been buried by honoring the truth. Today, as we gather virtually, Nature for All wants to begin by acknowledging that the land on which we gather today is seized territory of the Tongva, Chumash, Tatavian, Kitanemuk, and Serrano, the original stewards of what is now Los Angeles County. We are committed to uplifting the names of these lands and community members from these nations who reside along us today. We pay respects to their elders past and present. Please take a moment to consider that many legacies of violence, displacement, migration, and settlement that bring us together here today. Also, we invite you to acknowledge whose land you are currently occupying by entering it in the chat now. Thank you for being here with us tonight. I would like to pass it over to my colleague and fellow cohort member, Catherine Melendez, who will lead us in an opening introduction. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Catherine Melendez, and I'm a graduate of Cohort 18. Welcome to my cohort members and all our guests who have supported our professional and passionate development. As always, it is so good to see your faces at the end of a long night. At the end of last summer, each of us applied for this opportunity for in-depth training in civic and community engagement. However, I believe that I can speak for all of us when I say that the Academy has offered so much more. It has been a tether during this time of crisis to a community beyond our homes, a place at the table to discuss people-first solutions to corporate and environmental exploitation. It has been a learning environment to explore topics that we may not encounter in our day jobs and academic paths. And it has been a step outside of our comfort zones to discuss the dilemmas and dreams that we hold in embarking on environmental work. As a former participant in Nature for All's many different programs, I have to say that I was truly blown away by how much more expansive my view of environmental organizing became, thanks to the honest discussions with my cohort, alumni speakers, and our mentor, Araceli. After 3 months of training, my peers and I will be implementing the community-based projects that we developed throughout the Leadership Academy. Each of these projects was carefully designed to connect politically marginalized community members to our incredible local mountains, waters, and parks. I invite all of our guests here tonight to ask your graduate about their project. I promise you will be amazed at the vision and creativity required to make these projects a reality. Thank you all for celebrating this accomplishment with us tonight, but especially to my fellow cohort members for showing up for our hours-long calls ready to engage each time. Now I'd like to introduce Araceli Hernandez, Academy Coordinator, to say a few more words about the Academy and what you can expect tonight.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Again, welcome everyone. I want to definitely start off by congratulating all of our graduates this evening. I also want to recognize that we have a double celebration today. Not only are we celebrating an additional 18 more graduates in our over 200 growing network of stewards of the San Gabriel Mountains, we're also celebrating a huge win this morning, a bill that we are leading, the Protect America's Wilderness Act Plus, passed the House today. And so we are super in celebration mode, super excited and thrilled to celebrate with you all this evening. Before we move forward, or as we move forward, I want to also pass it over. We have a couple special guests this evening. Our first special guest is Jessica with LA County Board of Supervisors District 3, Sheila Kuehl's district. So I'll go ahead and now pass it over to Jessica.
Thank you, Araceli. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be here today and share this special evening with all of you. First, I would like to congratulate the Leadership Academy Cohort 18 graduates on behalf of LA County Supervisor Sheila Kuehl. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for rising to the challenge, for caring about our environment and community, and most importantly, for your leadership to advocate for everyone to have equitable access to nature. I look forward to working with all of you in the near future, and congratulations. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, Jessica. And we have another very special message for our graduates. Oops. We have a very special message for our graduates from LA County Board Supervisor District 1, Hilda Solis. So give me a second, I'll cue that on up.
Buenas tardes. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the invitation to join you on this very special day of celebration, the Nature for All Leadership Academy graduation ceremony for the Cohort 18. I understand that this is the 10th year of the Leadership Academy, and I also want to acknowledge those joining us: Congressman Adam Schiff's office, Supervisor Sheila Kuehl's office, Jose Gonzalez, founder of Latino Outdoors, and the Tiwa, a musical artist. I'm proud to be here to celebrate our incredible young leaders who have worked with dedication over the past 5 months towards completing their advocacy training, learning about environmental justice, equity issues, and advocacy for access to public land and open space. And it's inspiring that we have young adults coming from all communities with diverse backgrounds fully engaged in improving the quality of life for many of our residents in our poor park communities. This is especially important work because we have realized even more so the importance of parks and open space with the devastating impacts from the COVID on our historically disadvantaged communities. I want to commend Nature for All on this extraordinary leadership academy. As you know, parks are critical to improving everyone's quality of life, and they're especially important in urban neighborhoods where a lot of people live. Parks contribute in so many positive ways, and I myself have been a lifelong open space advocate and enthusiast. One of my first actions as supervisor for the 1st District was to commence a study, the Park Needs Assessment Study, to find out where park areas were in the County of Los Angeles. The Park Needs Assessment showed us that many of our neighborhoods, especially in low-income areas and people of color, were park poor. Knowing this, we got right to work. And in 2016, I championed a parks and open space ballot measure known as Measure A, which passed with an overwhelmingly 75% of voter approval. East Los Angeles, as well as the rest of my district, has some of the most poor park areas in the county, and we're working hard to change that. And we'll leverage the resources from these ballot initiatives to create multi-benefit open space projects with special emphasis on our park poor communities. It's fundamental that parks and open space be realized through the active engagement of our local community members. And I've also launched an initiative called the San Gabriel Valley Greenways, which will create linear parks and recreation opportunities along the flood control channels throughout the San Gabriel Valley. Through Measure M, we can leverage hundreds of millions of dollars for these greenways. And with the Southeast Los Angeles Cities and Assembly Speaker Anthony Rendon, we have been working on the Lower LA River project, which consists of various synergistic projects in proximity to the Lower LA River and Rio Hondo confluence, which includes a park bridge over the river, the Urban Orchid Park and a cultural center, and a potential West Santa Ana branch rail stop. And we have other exciting projects in the works as well, such as the first state-of-the-art aquatic facility in the San Gabriel Valley and the repurposing of our county-owned McLaren Hall site into a park in the city of El Monte, and turning the former duck farm into a park alongside the San Gabriel River. Also, many of our parks in the low-income communities will be substantially upgraded, such as Obregon, Belvedere, and Salazar and City Terrace parks in the 1st District. The struggle to promote, expand, and preserve access to open space could not be accomplished without our dedicated and committed community partners, and especially Nature for All. I thank all the park equity advocates and community partners that have never given up on our goal for a safe, accessible park for every family to enjoy. With that, I would like to congratulate each of the Leadership Academy graduates for their accomplishment. Thank you for your dedication, and I can't wait to see what else you accomplish in the near future. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Samantha Vidya. I'm a graduate of the Leadership Academy, and today I have the privilege of introducing Jose G. Gonzalez. Jose Gonzalez is a conservationist through pursuit and education. a teacher and artist by training and practice, and a Chicano Latino by identity. Jose G. Gonzalez, pronouns he, him, is the founder and former executive director for Latino Outdoors. He is a professional educator with training in the fields of education and conservation, while engaging in different artistic endeavors with art and messaging, often exploring the intersection of the environment and culture. His current work also focuses on equity and inclusion frameworks and practices in the environmental, outdoor, and conservation fields. He is also an illustrator and science communicator. Jose likes to play with design, words, science, and education, engaging in the interdisciplinary intersections of how we view and engage with the world. Be it a piece of art, poem, or scientific fact, Jose likes to weave ideas with people while appreciating the beauty of it all. Jose is a proud community college graduate, received his BA at the University of California, Davis, and his MS at the University of Michigan School of Natural Resources and Environment. Please give a nice warm welcome to our honored guest, Jose Gonzalez.
All right. Thank you so much. Gracias, Samantha. I hope you can all hear me well. I also appreciated the mention from the Honorable Hilda Solis. That's I received that with a lot of gratitude. And first of all, buenas noches, as where I'm reaching you all. Jose, as was noticed, although full disclosure, full name is Jose Guadalupe Adonis Gonzalez Rosales, with a little bit of the Leon. He and his, although I'll also respond to anything offered with respect. And I'm greeting you all from the ancestral traditional stolen and unceded lands of the Nisean, Southern Maidu, Miwok, and many, many others in what is at the moment Sacramento, Sacrastlan. I'm really excited to be here because for many, many reasons. Part of this, the joy in knowing that you are going and have gone through an experience that I wish I had in terms of when I first started my journey in this work. And that I am hopeful and optimistic that you are weaving the networks, the resilient, you are the mycelial leadership that is going to both grow and sustain this ecosystem of change, of movement. And I am so excited by that. I remember a scholar, Laura Pulido, who often talked about the tributaries of environmental justice, of the movement. And with this reminder that it was less important about thinking what is like the one event, right? Like when did it start with a single event? And to acknowledge the river that they all feed. And to me, that's powerful because it is a way to really think about not just how we can be expansive and inclusive of this work, while also for me, what has been affirming and nurturing is how much of the language of ecology, of how nature speaks, to guide me in both unpacking this work and help me move forward. Obviously, it's crucial and important to recognize Black leadership in environmental justice work, and specifically knowing that the 1982 protests in Warren County, North Carolina, against a dump are significant and monumental. And I think those are the things that we must never forget to understand how our communities have been fighting for clean air, for clean land, for clean water, for access to nature from the beginning. And also, it's important for me to understand that as we find our way in this kind of space of quote unquote environmentalism of the outdoors of nature, that we are that we will hear, that we will become familiar with some of the known events. So for example, individuals and characters like Rachel Carson, the book Silent Spring, the fight against DDT, and to understand the importance of that event and to always be able to know that there's more to the story. There can be an incompleteness. And what it means to know that a basis of the lawsuit for DDT was also grounded in the work of the Chicano lawyer Ralph or Rafaela Vascal on behalf of 6 migrant farm workers, including nursing mothers. That is the story and the heritage that we all carry. That's part of our respective communities as well. In addition, A reminder that, for example, on April 22nd, 1970, so Earth Day, right, the very first Earth Day, at that moment, Mexican-American Chicano activist Arturo Sandoval proclaimed to a Chicano audience in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is a quote from him. And America, white America, has lost its ability to cry and laugh and sing and love and live. And that is what we're addressing here today. Our humanity, our hope, and our determination to make this society and all societies, human societies, livable societies. And to those environments, human life-supporting kinds of environments. Imagine this, a Chicano saying this. He was part of the first Earth Day organizing in Albuquerque. The power of that, I didn't know this history when I first started, and to know that part of my heritage, part of my roots, and really also represented and reflective of many of our communities have been part of this movement, but perhaps less known. And so to me, this idea that there's many roots in this work that help seed this space now, where we stand, and that these this thought of the seed is instructive to me. It's not just the seed of the work of the movement, it's the seed of you, of your choices, of your decision, of your career, of your path, of your work, in that you will continue to be able to look at the ways that you can support the nurturing ground for each other for what's going to fruit and blossom. I like to think that you are radical and revolutionary in this grounding in nature. As radical as the seed. I think for those of you that are familiar with this, you know that one of the names of that little first root is called the radical. And I also like this quote that reminds me of that. No risk is more terrifying than that taken by the first root. It assesses the light and humidity of the moment, reverts to its programming, and quite literally takes the plunge. So remember that as some of you are evaluating and figuring out your own role in place of this work in the movement, as you will continue to make choices and decisions, as you will continue to find your way and establish your leadership, you are as radical and as bold as the seed. Now, you're also wayfinding, navigating, and orienting in unknown and known landscapes. For those of you that go outdoors, you understand the role and value of a map. And a map isn't, it gives you some information, but you're still gonna have to be the one that does the hike. It's important to kind of acknowledge what is the landscape, what are landmarks, and to, of course, incorporate risk management, to understand how you will be present in that landscape. Many of you will figure how to navigate this cultural landscape in many different ways. You will adapt in terms of your code switching. You will understand how to make sure that you continue to express yourself without leaving your cultura at the trailhead. But also the exciting thing is that you are going to help construct new maps. The maps of the future co-created by you, that they're also going to reflect new designs and incorporate a decision-making and design-making for those that were not included before. As Dr. Carolyn Finney often likes to say, she's reminded how often some of these places were not designed with her in mind. Her as a Black woman, they were not designed with her in mind. But now you get to be active in this, not just in terms of your presence, not just in terms of your projects, but in terms of your advocacy, in terms of your policy work, in terms of your relationship building, so much that you get to have a role in this space that we associate different terms like public lands, the environment, conservation, nature, and all of those will continue to be shaped and evolve with your participation. That's the exciting thing. I'll share a couple of last things as well. For me, this idea that nature can provide reminders has been incredibly instructive as a way to, whenever I get stuck, whenever it helps remind me and unpack the effects of colonization, whenever I need moments of restorations, and of course, to be able to think about why I'm doing this in the first place. Whether I accept or not the term public lands advocate, it's still for me connecting the role of what have I accepted as my reciprocal relationship in terms of being a steward and a protector of the land. And to me, that's powerful because it's an invitation to think about that relation differently. I think about, for example, the role of sacred, creative, and destructive fire, and how we have learned the importance of prescribed burning. That if we are overly suppressive, if we just put out every fire because we think it's bad, it's not good, we unfortunately, those past practices catch up to us, and compounded by climate change, we have set up the tinderbox of much more intensive destructive fire. So then I ask for myself as a reminder, what is the prescribed burning that is important in all of my different spaces? The prescribed burning in my relationships, the prescribed burning in aspects of the culture that are no longer nurturing and healing, the prescribed burning of the ways in which I have understood my relationship to nature are no longer helpful, because what I care about is what needs to be burned to be able to have that landscape for healthy succession, for things to grow. And that's exciting to me. I also think about how the emergence of the river in a sinuosity, it's not linear. In LA, of course, the work that's happening around the LA River is important and significant to understand when we restore flow. It's much more than just dechannelizing the river. It's acknowledging that the emergence, that sinuous flow, comes from the divergence and the convergence. The divergence is that reminder of engaging that which is different. What moves me out of my place of comfort? The convergence is a reminder what keeps me connected in commonality. How do I ensure this idea of community, of staying together, and that it is not a channelized flow? It is a sinuous flow. And yet, from that, there is emergence. In addition, I think about this idea, lastly, of the edge effect and the ecotone, our respective habitats. We know that when habitats meet in nature, that can be a zone of abundance. And it's very different than how we as humans have approached borders. Often our human borders have tended to be extremely bifurcating and separating and harmful. And yet nature can treat borders as these zones of abundance. And it's a reminder for me what happens when the habitat that is me, the habitat that is my space, the habitat that is this culture, how does it connect to the habitats of others? And how can that be an invitation and an opportunity to engage with difference in such way? And to me, it is that reminder of how the future is natural. The future is natural in its interconnectedness. The future is natural in its fluidity. The future is natural in its boundary spanning, sin fronteras. And it is a vision for me, a future of a life affirming logic, of a life affirming idea and framing, rather than a harmful, reductive, and mechanistic framing that through its colonizing impacts has reduced the relations with each other and our relations with the land as objectifying, as transactional, as limited only by the use and by the value of use, and less to think about these interconnected relationships of stewardship, of abundance, of regenerative cycles. That's the revolutionary component. How can we be revolutionary? By being reconnected to regenerative cycles. And to me, that is exciting. So that when I go out and see that tree, I am reminded that the tree is not just an object, and it isn't just about the classification that comes from counting and measuring, and its value isn't only in its use and its utility of wood. It's a reminder that what does that mean to be in breath with that tree, to be in relationship, to be, as Dr. Robin Wall Kimmerer says, being in this gifting economy. And that's powerful because I'm excited that 50 years from now, 100 years from now, these maps of the future are going to have that impact by you. And that the work is not easy. It does take a lot of work. There isn't a simple and easy way to always do it. And I'm always cautious about the idea that we promote fluidity and non-binary expansive being and thinking. And I want to make sure that we're always cautious as to not end up within binary outcomes of expectations. And that's the challenge. So I'm going to close my part by reading to you a very small part from a book that has been guiding me, and it's titled Joyful Militancy, Building Thriving Resistance in Toxic Times. And this little piece for me is this orientation and reminder and affirmation. We can't all be friends, and some forms of life will never be compatible. This is the ethical basis of the logic of affinity as well. It can never be a totally inclusive come one, come all process, because this would mean welcoming the worst of empire and all of its toxic ways of relating. Some differences might mean that people cannot work together. Maybe. Differences might also signal potential for practices, orientations, and priorities that are resonant and complementary without becoming the same. Differences might then become starting points for new complicities and the growth of shared power. If relationships are what compose the world and what shape our desires, values, and capacities, then freedom is the capacity to participate more actively in this process of composition. Friendship and resistance are interconnected. When we are supported, we are more willing to confront that which threatens to destroy our worlds. Friendship and affinity are not things, but processes and open questions, which produce partial responses, further questions, flashes of certainty and confidence, but never a definitive answer. And with that, muchas, muchas, muchas gracias. I want to thank all of you. Felicidades, congratulations for this step in your path. And also with gratitude to all of the mentors, colleagues, that I get to know some of you that I've connected with, that you have helped me out in the past. What a beautiful example of what it means to have an ecosystem of community. So con eso, gratitude.
Hi, everyone. Buenas noches a todos. Good night to everyone. My name is Ana Covarrubias, and I'm a graduate of Cohort 18 of the Leadership Academy. We have a very special performance for you today. I'm honored to present the Tewa. The Tewa is an up-and-coming Indigenous artist. His musical genre is eclectic, a melodious fusion of jazz, blues, and Indigenous sounds. In his songs, you can hear a blend of soulful jazz instruments as well as a native flute and drum. Additionally, his ability to integrate a powerful snippets of natural sounds allows the listener to venture beyond the present moment. Audiences, young and old alike, will resonate with the magical tunes of the Tiwa. Sorry, apologies. Without further ado, I present to you the Tiwa.
Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yep.
All right. Dope. Well, without further ado, I guess. Hello, everyone. You pronounced it right the first time, the Tewa. My name's the Tewa. I'm gonna be performing some songs. I got a 30-minute set for you guys, and let's just get on with it. Isn't it romantic being here with you? Can we stay forever underneath the moon? You and me together with the stars above. What the fuck is romance? Baby, I'm in love. Excuse me if I'm staring. I don't mean to offend. You're just so goddamn gorgeous. You're a solid 10. What's your grandma's last name? I just have to be sure. that we aren't related. Cause OMG, how weird would that be? I already said I was in love. Isn't it romantic being here with you? Can we stay forever underneath the moon? You and me together with the stars above. What the fuck is romance? Baby, I'm in love. Okay, we are not related. That's a big relief. Cause you and me, baby, got a lot to see. Let's take a road trip, go to Tennessee. I can take lots of pictures of you cause you're the only 10 I see. Okay, that was cheesy. Isn't it romantic being here with you? Can we stay forever underneath the moon? You and me together with the stars above. What the fuck is romance? Baby, I'm in love. Isn't it romantic being here with you? Can we stay forever underneath the moon? You and me together with the stars above. What the fuck is romance? Baby, I'm in love. Thank you. That's song number one. Uh, oh, you guys will like this one. I think, or you guys will think I'm a creep. Um, I like when we're going slow, baby, take it to the flow. I like when you scream for more, baby, love from noon to four. After that we smoke a cig, feeling like I never did before. Baby, baby, I love the way we're making sweet love every day. You so freaky with the foreplay, you make my whole life worth living. And if I ever think different, just know that I'm tripping, baby doll. Can I take you home tonight? Cause I wanna treat you right, girl. I like when we're going slow, baby, take it to the floor. I like when you scream for more, making love from noon to four. After that we smoke a cig, feeling like I never did before. Baby, baby, I love the way we making sweet love every day. You so freaky with the foreplay. You make my whole life worth living. And if I ever think different, just know that I'm tripping, baby doll. Can I take you home, girl? Cause wanna I wanna give you my babies. All right, let's go. I like, I like, I like, I like, I like you. I like, I like, I like, I like, I like you. I like, I like, I like, I like, I like you, girl. Yeah. Uh, I like, I like, I like, I like, I like you. I like, I like, I like, I like, I like you. I like, I like, I like, I like, I like you, girl. Uh, a little keyboard solo. Mm. How's everyone doing? Come on, congratulations, everyone. You guys made it through. You guys graduated. That's awesome. Hey. Yo, Yo, check it. I like when we're going slow, baby, take it to the floor. I like when we scream for more, making love from moon to floor. After that, we smoke a cig, feeling like I never did before. Uh, baby, I love the way we making sweet love every day. You so freaky with the foreplay. You make my whole life worth living. And if I ever think different, just know that I'm tripping, baby. Don't. Yo, play me out. I suck at dancing, but it's okay because I'm having fun. Hi Mato, welcome. Mato Lato. Yo, this is a sad song, so yeah. Who broke your heart, girl? Just dry your eyes. This too shall pass. You will feel better all in due time. Wet eyes and runny mascara, baby. You will feel better if you take your mind off of this guy. He's a chump. Don't get stumped on this lump in your life. Yo, who broke your heart, girl? Just dry your eyes. This too shall pass. You will feel better all in due time. Tissue boxes inside your closet, crying cause you miss his hand in your pockets, a comforting feeling. It's almost healing the fact that another loves you so much, but to have your heart ripped out and smashed to pieces, the pain it leaves inside your soul is unbearable. Yeah, Mato, keep it family friendly. Who broke your heart, girl? Who dry your eyes? This too shall pass. You will feel better all in due time. Yo, this is for all the sad people out there. But it's okay. Things will be better, and you'll get over it eventually. There's always a bigger fish in the sea. You just gotta cast your fishing rod or net, or go spear fishing, whatever you use. Just do it. Who broke your heart, girl? Just dry your eyes. This too shall pass. You will feel better all in due time. Yes. Mhm. Yes. what's up next? Oh, this song just recently blew up. So make it blow up more, please. I need to pay rent. Uh, I've been living without your love for far too long. Uh, you've been living without my love. Come and get some. And I'm so in love. I wrote you this song. In hopes that you'd feel the same way and let me in. I'm such a fool to think this would work. Just a dummy who's been hurt. Yo, who else has been in that boat? I'm such a fool to think this would work. Just a dummy who's been hurt. Mm. I'm such a fool to think this would work. Just a dummy who's been hurt. I'm such a fool to think this would work. Just a dummy who's been hurt. I'm such a fool to think this would work. Just a dummy who's been hurt. Yo, I said, I'm such a fool to think this would work. Just a dummy who's been hurt. That happens, you know. Oh gosh, this song. Wish I was far away from the chaos that this world caused. I want to leave. Someone come join me, please. Yo. I think I'm going crazy. My vision's going hazy. But I'm so fat and lazy. Someone come quick and pay me. 'Cause I just wanna go and explore the world. Come on and grab your bag. Life is way too fast. Jump into the great unknown. I don't know where we'll go, but that doesn't matter if you're with me. Look a tree, look a squirrel. Can a beautiful girl fell in love, now she's my world. Prettier than any pearl that you've ever laid your eyes on. Wish I was far away from the chaos that this world caused. I want to leave. Someone come join me, please. I said, wish I was far away from the chaos that this world caused. I want to leave. Someone come join me, please. So what if we get lost? I'm never lost without you. And if we run out of food, I guess I'll have to eat you. No point in trying to run. I'll pull out my gun. Wish I was far away from the chaos that this world caused. I want to leave. Someone come join me, please. Yo, pandemic, am I right? All right. Yo. I don't want to be with you anymore. I just want to get on with my life. Something tells me you don't got things right. I just want to go on. This one's for the other heartbroken, the angry ones. I had a real bad dream last night. You came to me and started to scream. I don't want to be with you anymore. I just want to get on with my life. Something tells me you don't got things right. I just want to go on. I woke up panicked. I woke up scared. I didn't want to lose you. I just want to go back to sleep with you. Oh, I just want to be with you anymore. I just want to get on with my life. Something tells me you don't got things right. I just want to go on. Mm. Who else is bad out here? Anyone feel like that ever? You don't have to feel like that now. That just kind of lives in you though. What the hell's going on? I don't want to be with you anymore. I just want to get on with my life. Something tells me you don't got things right. I just want to go on. I don't want to be with you anymore. I just want to get on with my life. Something tells me you don't got things right. I just want to go home. Yo, you guys can't tell, but it is hot in my room. This one's another sad, that's like more angry. You'll see what I mean. I don't know what to do. I feel betrayed by you. I thought you would be mine. Turns out you're everyone else's too. I thought you were yummy, but turns out you're just scummy. And I'm the biggest dummy. Life is tragic, life is funny. You broke my heart for the last time. Why is life so sad? You were supposed to be mine. You ruined everything we've had. I said, hell no, goodbye. I'm done with your ass. You're being erased from my past, and I'm doing it fast. Goodbye forever. Don't come back no more. Otherwise, I'll cut off your hair and use it to mop the floor. You broke my heart for the last time. Why is life so sad? You were supposed to be mine. You ruined everything we had. Now I have trust issues. You messed up my mind when you left me behind. Fine, go and leave me, whatever. I'll just end up finding someone better. You broke my heart for the last time. Why is life so sad? You were supposed to be mine. You ruined everything we've had. Fuck. You were supposed to be mine. You ruined everything we had. Okay, I paused my music for a little. Y'all can barely hear me? Dang, that sucks. Well, the show must go on. So, I want your red lips on mine. I want those brown eyes staring into mine. I need your loving all the time. I'm sorry, I've been dreaming all night. Yo. Wake me up from this dream. When it becomes reality, I never want to go back to sleep until you're with me. Yo. I want your red lips on mine. I want those brown eyes. I need your loving all the time. I'm sorry, I've been dreaming all night. Ah. Wake me up from this dream. I can't wait for it to be reality. I never, ever, ever want to go back to sleep till you're with me. I said, wake me up from this dream. I can't wait for it to be reality. I never, ever, ever want to go back to sleep until you're with me. Wake me up from this dream. I can't wait for it to be reality. I never, ever, ever wanna go back to sleep until you're with me. And so thank you everyone. That concludes my show for the evening. I hope everyone is feeling great, feeling good. I need some water, but I know I keep seeing it pop up. Go listen to my music anywhere you stream music, and follow me on Instagram because that's really the only social media I use. At the Tewa official, it's popping up on your screen right now, and yeah, I hope everyone stays safe out there and wear a mask. Uh, Start wearing double masks now, apparently, and yeah, just keep your loved ones safe. Love you guys all. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Gracias indeed. We have a little tradition here with oops, sorry. A second. We have a tradition here where we, the graduates, if you want to unmute yourselves and thank both the Tiwa and Jose, feel free to unmute yourselves now and join me in a big old thank you.
Woo, thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias, gracias. Appreciate you.
Sad boy for life.
Not so
Sad boys,
sad, but
sad
woo.
boys, sad boys, sad girls, sad
Cheers.
bands.
All cheers.
Live.
Okay, thanks everyone. We have just hit the middle mark. We are about to continue our program on and honor our graduates. Thank you so much to Tiwa for that energy booster. I know I felt it. I hope you were all grooving out on your ends of the screen. And keep that energy, hold on to it. We are having an after party and we invite you all to bring that energy there. But I will now want to invite my colleague, Roberto Morales, to join me on the screen. We are going to now begin the ceremony of names. So we're going to go ahead and start honoring our graduates. So I will kick us off. Give me just a second here. All right. And so I do want to, I want to say congratulations, of course, to our 18 graduates this evening. I want to thank you all for showing up each and every time, every other Wednesday evening, sometimes the Wednesdays in between as well. And an extra special shout out to those that enrolled in the California Naturalist Program. Not only are we graduating 18 graduates through the Nature for All Leadership Academy, but also an additional 10 who are getting their California Naturalist certification, who will be out in the San Gabriel Mountains interpreting plants and ideally taking trips up with folks and showing them the wonderfulness of nature and why we are connected to it and why everyone should have a relationship, an intimate relationship with nature. So to begin, I'm just gonna go ahead and kick it off tonight. We're starting off honoring Alondra Reynoso. Congratulations, Alondra.
Hi, everyone. Congrats on finishing the Leadership Academy. I'm super grateful to have been a part of Cohort 18, and I've learned so much, not only from the program, but from hearing all of your stories and ideas. And so thank you all and to Araceli for making this experience so great. And I wish you all the absolute best of luck with your future work and all of your projects.
Thank you. Next up, we have Amy.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for spending your time with me and, just providing a community where we all got to learn together and just experience a lot of great growth. And I look forward to seeing what you guys do next. Thank you.
All right. So We have next Ana Covarrubias.
Hey, sorry, I got a little ahead there. Hi, everyone. This is for my sister for me to take a picture of me. Hi, Mom. Hi, brothers. How are you guys? Thank you so much, Nature for All, for this opportunity. I'm so grateful to have been a part of this. This was such a talented and inspirational cohort. I loved every meeting, and I'm looking forward to what's next with everyone. And I'm so grateful to finally do something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And that's all thanks to Nature for All and the guidance that I received. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ana. Next up, we have Ana Karen Andrade.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I want to thank my friends for showing up and for always supporting me, my family, and Nature for All for hosting this and for giving us all the opportunity to be environmental stewards in our lives. And of course, Roberto Morales for always encouraging me to be part of this program, and Araceli for guiding us with kindness. And I always felt safe to show up and be in this space because you were always so kind. So thank you all.
Thank you. Up next, I have the honor of introducing Evelyn Rosas. Congratulations.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. I want to thank my family, my friends, and especially my cohort. It'll be a lot different if it wasn't online, but I'm really grateful that we had a lot of like special memories, a lot of stories, and a lot of like future knowledge that we're able to share with everyone that like we come in contact with. And I'm really excited for our projects and everything that we're all going to be doing. And I'm glad that I shared all this with all of you and for our mentors, Rob and Araceli. Thank you.
Thank you, Evelyn. Next up, we have Jacqueline Arevalo. Congratulations, Jacqueline.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep it short. Thank you, Araceli. Thank you, Roberto. So proud of you, Cohort 18, and much love to friends and fam.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Congratulations. Next, we have Jace Mendoza Macias.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you, thank you. This was such an awesome opportunity. I can hear my wife in the other room shouting, so that's a little distracting. But I want to thank my wife, my family for really instilling that sense of pride in the outdoors and in nature, and for Nature for All for giving me a new toolkit to really help advocate and help protect and be a steward for the lands and las tierras que caminamos juntos. And so I'm excited to be able to continue to be a steward. And again, thanks for this super awesome community. Really love this space. Gracias, Ama.
Thank you.
Very well deserved. Thank you. Next up, we have Catherine Melendez. Congratulations, Catherine.
Hi, everyone. Just wanted to say a huge thanks to everyone at Nature for All. I was reflecting back on my goals for 2020, and I saw that one of them was to complete this academy even before I applied. And I'm so amazed that I'm still here, feeling so supported, and was finally having like a foundation to enter into environmental work that I didn't have before. So thanks to all you folks for being so warm and inviting, and really honoring my strengths and putting in like the hard work to keep me connected to this type of work. So thanks to all of you and to my cohort.
Thank you, Catherine. Next up, we have Christopher Fortin. Congratulations.
Hey, Cohort. Congratulations, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Just want to say thank you to all the resources that are provided, all the knowledge that was shared. I'm definitely taking this into my career as we move forward. Taking this back to my my homies out in Orange County. And honestly, I've never really connected with nature as much as I've had in this period, and even just had a space to even build up my knowledge as a community, advocate. And so definitely appreciate it. Definitely taking this and rolling with it as long as I can, you know. So thank you so much for everything that y'all did and for this amazing program. And thanks everybody, friends, for showing up. I love y'all.
Thank you, Chris. Congratulations. Next up, I'd like to congratulate Crystal. Congratulations, Crystal.
Yeah, thank you so much, Araceli. I just want to say I was so grateful for this experience. I feel like I've learned so much through everyone in the cohort, from Araceli, from Rob, from all the speakers that came. And I just, it was an incredible experience. And yeah, I'll just end by saying that I really hope to get to meet you all in person one day. And yeah, thank you again. I'm super grateful.
Thank you, Krista. Congratulations again. Next up, we have Maura Palacios. Congratulations, Maura.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. I just want to say I'm really grateful as well for the opportunity that I've had to be able to participate in this. It was great to learn from all of my amazing peers. It's been very inspiring. And also we've had amazing speakers and amazing mentoring. So thank you for this opportunity. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we all do together in the future. So good luck, everyone, and congratulations.
Thank you, Mara. Next up, I'd like to congratulate Montserrat Plasencia. Congrats, Montse.
Hi, family and friends. Los quiero mucho. I just want to say that we are where we need to be, sembrando semillas con nuestros corazones para hacer el cambio positivo que el mundo necesita. These next small steps we are going to take in our projects will one day be a big step for environmental justice. So thank you all.
Thank you, Montserrat. Next up, we have. Oh, is that yours, Araceli? I'm sorry, did I take that?
No.
All right. Oscar Manji. Congratulations, Oscar.
Hi, folks. Thank you for this amazing opportunity and for our graduation night. Looking back at the last couple of months, I'm just super excited to have a space to share with everyone, especially during our political uncertainties. Again, just super humbled and very motivated and inspired by everyone's experiences and growth, and excited to see what happens next with our projects. Again, thank you for sharing the space with us. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Oscar. Next up, I'd like to congratulate Nadia Singapore. Nadia can't come on camera today, but we still want to take this time to honor your achievement tonight. Thank you.
Congratulations, Nadia. Next up, we have Rosa Maldonado. Congratulations, Rosa.
And a special congrats to Rosa. It just crossed my mind. It's been a very busy day. Rosa is actually went into labor today. So cohort members definitely feel free to, congratulate her, but a double congratulations for Rosa graduating today and her first baby girl, meeting her first baby girl. I'll go ahead and now go on to congratulating Samantha Avitia. Congrats, Sam.
Thanks, Araceli. I just want to say thank you to my family, my partner, and again to Araceli for all her hard work with moving this program to a virtual platform. I'm sure that was not easy. And also a big thank you to Cohort 18 for being a source of community and peace during the pandemic.
Thank you, Samantha. Next up, we have Shabnas Kandukar. Congrats, Shabnas.
Thank you, Robert. And I'll try to keep it short. I want to thank you, Araceli, for being such an incredible mentor and advocate. And I want to thank Nature for All for all the inspiring hard work that everyone in this coalition does. And for this incredible opportunity that you've given me. I really appreciate it. I also want to thank my cohort for being such an incredible group of insightful, thoughtful, inspiring, and funny um, people in our meetings and discussions. And I have had the privilege to listen to and learn from each individual story, and I really appreciate all of you. I have learned a lot. I am grateful and honored and ready to celebrate and get to work. Thank you.
Araceli, you're muted.
It had to happen at least once, right? Thanks, Naz. Super thanks. And last but not least, I want to give a super congratulations to Valerie Karangay. Congrats, Valerie.
Thank you, Araceli. I don't know if my camera's working, but um, thanks everyone. Thank you to everyone attending, Araceli, Roberto, cohort 18. Like we've come a long way, and I feel like I was completely in a different place in the beginning of this pandemic, and having this community to learn from and to grow with, it's been really inspiring. So thank you so much. I'm definitely going to take away everything I learned, as Jose said, not just with my project, but in my values and the way that I look at life. So thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. Before I pass it over to Rob with some closing remarks, I do want to invite all of our graduates, our panelists, if you're still here, to take yourself off mute, put your video on, and we're gonna go ahead and take a group picture together. So I'm not sure if on the attendee side, if you can see us all, hopefully you can, but if you give us just a minute, we're gonna take a quick group picture. Again, hopefully you can see us. You can take a picture as well. And then we'll be back to our program with some closing remarks. There we go. There's all our beautiful faces. Is that everyone? All right. If that's anybody, turn on your video, because if not, we can't see you. So this is for graduates. We will be turning it over in a second back to our regular programming. All right. All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, everyone. I'm so proud of you. So proud. Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Roberto for some closing remarks.
Yeah, what can I say, folks? Y'all are just amazing since the first day that this academy started, and the first day that I had the honor of meeting all of you. I knew that you were going to be an amazing group, and a group that we can mark, you know, in our history of the academy as a very unique group, not only because of the circumstances and because of your resilience, you know, to go through this program under such of a different world, you know, under quarantine and under all of this happening. It shows your resilience as an individual and the resilience that we have as a community. And so, you know, onward unto being leaders, right, of the community and a better world that y'all, the seeds, as Jose mentioned, you are definitely the seeds, and get out there, you know, and continue to do what you're doing, because that's going to lead you to amazing things, and that's going to definitely make our communities better and our world a better place. And nature definitely thanks you. So I think on behalf of Nature for All, on behalf of our San Gabriel Mountains, we just want to thank you, the graduates. We also want to go ahead and thank everyone here that participated and supported the Academy students and now graduates. Thank you to all of our partners, our coalition partners, all of the folks that volunteered, that were supporting Araceli, that mentored y'all through workshops, Brenda Quintero, right? All these amazing folks that we just we don't have enough time to name, but Remy Mateo, you know, everybody that stepped up and really supported this as a community. And I do want to say that, you know, this right now coming under this time, it's a beautiful thing, you know, not only because we just passed this House bill, which is going to move on to the Senate, And we are going to get Senator Padilla to prioritize this, to move it forward. And we hope that at the end of the year, this will actually become a bill that is going to have a national recreation area here in the San Gabriels, to finally have a National Park Service come in and acknowledge the need not only for the San Gabriels, but for our community, right? And that what that means is essentially more programming and more recreational opportunities. One very unique thing that I want to go ahead and have leave folks off with is that this bill is including the Outdoors for All Act that Congresswoman Barragan actually has introduced. It was something, it is something that um, connects not only the legislation to create the National Recreation Area, but provides funding, and it's specifically providing funding for low-income communities to get out there. And I believe that y'all are gonna be able to take advantage of that as far as programming, as far as, you know, getting kids outdoors. Keep that in mind, because this is a very special legislation that we must see passed, not only to protect the San Gabriels, but to make sure that the Outdoors for All that gets implemented, and that there is funding behind that to make sure that specifically low-income communities like the ones that we are part of get out there and enjoy these beautiful places that are public lands that there are. So definitely nature for all and outdoors for all is something that is going to create a brighter future. So thank you again to our graduates and everybody else here that attended. Yeah, Araceli, if you want to leave us off with some final words. Thank you, Araceli, definitely for this effort and for taking the lead and being an amazing leader.
Thank you, Roberto. And I mean, I don't know what to say, what hasn't been said, but truthfully, this group has been incredible. I mean, it's been said over and over again during a time where none of us understand what certainty looks like or feels like. This group, you know, coming every other Wednesday, being able to check in with each other, being able to openly share space, and um, even bringing in what we're feeling or what transpired through the week and getting through it together. And I want to just super thank every single one of our graduates for applying for the Academy, going through the application process, and following through to this moment today. It is a big accomplishment. I want you all to recognize that. I want you all to feel the uh, accomplishment or all the hard work that you put into this. And like was stated in the beginning, this isn't the end. This isn't goodbye. This is literally the beginning. So we're here for you at Nature for All on your journey into this environmental world or conservation world or wherever you want to take it. And always feel free to check back in or lean in on us in that respect. I want to also remind our attendees, we do have an after party scheduled. It'll probably just run until about 9:30, but you are all welcome to, if you want to grab a drink real quick and join us at the after party. But we do want to hear from you all. And there at the after party, you can talk to the graduates directly, congratulate them. We can play some games and just relax and enjoy the rest of our evening. So with that, I will say thank you everyone for attending. There is a link in the chat for the after party. If you're watching on Facebook, however, we'll put the link there as well, but you can go to bit.ly/818-2626 and you'll be routed right into that after party. So again, that's bit.ly/818-2626 and you will be in the after party. Thank you, everyone. I hope to see you there. Please have a good rest of your evening. And if the graduates, if you want to come on and thank everyone as well, I allow it. I welcome it.
Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias a todos. Thank you, everyone.
Gracias.
Woo, all right. I'll see you at the after party. Get a drink.
Es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe.
Oh, yeah. Somebody pick the music when you head over there too, please. See you all there. Bye. I'm going to end this now.